Okay.
We are like right now we are telling them for the basic. So over there, he was thinking that this process is helping me over there or not. He was asking us this question.
Acha, no, no, no. You can't straight away start after completing this course. We will be just introducing Python. Like we will be helping you build GUI till GUI. Okay. After that, there is a course for Django also, which we are planning. Hope so. It will be soon. So over there, we will be teaching you how to make an web application using Python.
Yeah. And after that, we will
Thank you, sir.
yeah, and we will introduce with that
We are
class.
always with you. Please teach
What?
us. We are
So
always with you.
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you. So after that, we will help you on different frameworks also.
Okay, okay. Actually, not not come to every classes because असम में अभी तक क्लास 12 की बोर्ड का एग्जाम कैंसिल नहीं हुआ है, तो इसके
Oh,
रिगार्डिंग थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, इसलिए मैं आप लोग का यूट्यूब का वीडियो देख रहा था,
Okay.
okay.
तो कभी कभी ज्वाइन हो सकता हूँ.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Michael.
If you have any query and anything, you can ask at any time. You can drop us message, and we
ओके
will
ओके,
get
फिर
back to you.
मैं व्हाट्सएप में आप लोग को दे दूंगा.
Okay.
Yeah.
और सर जी, मैं फिलहाल एक लैपटॉप खरीदने का सोच रहा था. अरे कितना मतलब कैसा लैपटॉप खरीदने से अच्छा रहेगा, कुछ मतलब सजेशंस मिल सकता है क्या लैपटॉप कोडिंग.
Okay. Of coding. So, will you deal with the machine learning and deep learning part also? Are you thinking to do machine learning and deep learning?
एक्चुअली मुझे आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस सीखना है और थोड़ा कोडिंग
So
सीखना है,
yeah,
बाकी
for
कुछ नहीं.
that, machine learning deep learning is better. Yeah. I think Keshav, you can recommend your laptop for this.
Yeah, right now I'm using Dell G3.
डेल जैसे वो 73,000 वाला.
हाँ.
अच्छा अच्छा, ठीक है, लेट्स कंटिन्यू.
Okay, Rajesh, do you have any question? Otherwise, we will start with our like example.
Problem. We will be giving you problems to solve, and everybody, I think everybody should on their laptops and start coding because this is like practical session. We have just covered week of theories, but now we will start with practical, so that like you can practice on practical base too. So please everybody get your laptops on and start. Let's start coding. Okay, if anybody has no doubt, then we will start. If anybody has doubt, then first we'll resolve their doubts and then we will start. Yes,
Okay.
Arthur, you raise your hand. Still not clear with pass. Okay,
Okay. Still not clear with part.
let me get my documents.
Yeah. I think Rajesh is connected right now. Rajesh, are you there? Rajesh?
Yeah, yeah. Hi.
Yeah, hi. Actually,
How are you?
yeah, fine.
I got a glitch with the system. That's why I cannot speak. That's why.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was there. I was there. Yeah.
Naveen, are you there? Sarthak, I will get to your doubt right now. Okay.
Yeah, Naveen. We have doubt and you can ask.
Sarthak, are you comfortable if I explain you in Hindi? Because last time we tried like explaining English, might we didn't get our language. Okay, okay. तो इस पर्टिकुलर पैराग्राफ में देखो, आई होप एवरीबडी ओवर इज कंफर्टेबल विथ हिंदी ना. Amit, can you tell the response?
Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, Sarthak say yes, but I didn't get the response like from the Naveen and Raj. Rajesh, I think also comfortable with Hindi. Mike,
I can understand it, but I'm not that good in speaking Hindi. And you can even see that there is a lot of people abroad, like Africa and some other places as well. So it's
okay,
not
so
most of the
English, I
people are
think.
India.
Yeah, if you can try with English and give this a little bit example. Yeah, you can use the word Hindi to understand the Sarthak in easy way. I think the past everyone know about that, but Sarthak has difficulty. So you can tell them according to that.
Okay, first I will explain in English and then I will translate it for Sarthak in Hindi. Okay. So the pass keyword. See, this is the code snippet for I in range 1 to 11. That means it will be giving me the output from 1 till 10. Okay, this is the basic output. What does pass statement do? Is, let's say if I is equal to 5. That means when I comes here, okay, at that time uh, what will be executed in the for loop is if I is equal to 5. Okay, I equal to 5. Now when this statement comes to true, so it will come inside the block of if. Inside the block of if we have pass. Okay, so what does the pass keyword do? It does not do anything. Okay, it it has a purpose, that is not to give you error. That's it. That means, let's say if I give this if block empty, if I leave this block if block empty, it will raise an error. Okay, I will explain with the code also. So say or I in
It will give the size. Yeah, fine.
range 1 to 11 if I equal to 5 and print I. See Sarthak, over here we are getting an underline in red statement in red line. Okay, an underline in red line that means the IDE will code the code editor will tell you that there is an error. Okay, and if I run this program, see, it will give me an error, expected an unintended block. Why? Because I have not filled this if block. This is an if block. I have not filled this if block. That's why the code will give me error. Okay, to remove this error, I will just pass this password. Okay, and then again I will run. See, the whole program is executed. Okay, so the pass keyword has nothing to do. It just helps the flow of data of an empty block. Did you get?
Uh, Hello,
Yes, Arthur.
can you please go again to the code?
Okay.
Uh, I'm saying if uh, we do yesterday, we are not writing the if I equals to 5.
Okay.
We writing for I in range 1 11 and then printing I. Then result also will be the same,
Yes,
I
it
guess.
will be the same.
Then why should we use this
Yeah,
kind
Keshav.
pass?
Keshav, can I explain this one?
Yeah. Good.
Actually, Sarthak, you are telling that for I in range 1 to 11, and you are printing the data. But suppose think about that if you are using the for loop and there is no body in the for loop. So what will the machine will give you output? It will show you error. Is it?
Yes.
So to avoid this thing, we use a pass, which means that you can hold out this condition right now. We will follow through and we will convert it.
This will only this only applicable to the loop.
No, it's available for if functions classes and other things also.
Wherever you will be using this colon, wherever you will be using this colon, okay,
Okay.
after that statement you can use pass.
Actually, this
Inside that block.
yeah, actually this
Inside that block.
colon means that you started the body of that particular thing.
Okay.
So to fulfill that body, if you have doubt with that, like what type of data you will print or what type of things, and you say that I will enter the data after after in future or after adding this data, we can convert it some different data. So at the same time, you will use pass because you are holding the data and you didn't want any error also in the code. So you use the pass over there. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Have
Got
you
it.
got this one?
Um, can I just make it as a simple one, if it is
Yeah.
okay for my understanding?
Yeah.
To my
Yeah.
understanding, I think so for Navina, whomsoever it is. See, basically, if it is going to be a if condition or any loop condition, like conditional statements, whatever it is, if the condition is being satisfied, we are going to execute something inside that condition. I think so, right? For an instance, if a is equal to 5, execute this statement. This is how we are going to make a program, whatever it is. If a is equal to 5 or whatever it is, after the condition has been satisfied, we are going to have some set of instructions to be executed. That is what the basic process for if condition or for condition, whatever it is. But if we are going to write the condition later, I mean, if condition is going to be there, but the set of statements or whatever it is going to be executed, we are going to do it later. For the time being, we can even use this pass so that the program is not going to give out an error for us, right?
Yeah.
So the pass is going to be something like an key which is going to bypass, which is going to help us not to trigger out any error as we have not given out any executing statement.
Yeah.
Okay, I think so. Might be my understanding is right now.
Yeah, Rajesh, that is
Yeah,
correct.
Rajesh.
That
That's
is the
it.
correct interpretation.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Rajesh.
Okay, that's okay, man. I'm just checking out how to make it in bit clarity. That's what
No,
I
no,
was
no.
just.
It's okay. It's okay. It's better. It's better.
That's okay. Thank you.
I guess nobody else has any doubt now. If you have, just you can ask.
You can even just throw some scripts so that we can just find out is there any error so that
Yeah, we will do this thing.
we can check ourselves whether we are doing it in the right way or not. No?
Yeah, we will do this one right now because Keshav was asking that if you have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we will move forward with errors and the other program.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I asked you all to get your laptops ready, laptops and computers. So that today we will be starting the practical session right now. Okay. So this is the first program that I will be giving to you. That is print this. Okay. Print this. Like exclude the hash. Just remember this thing. The star part. Just print this out with the program.
You have 5 minutes. You can or 10 minutes and program this one. Otherwise, Keshav and me will define and will explain you over here how you can make this thing and what type of functions and what type of steps it is following over there.
Yesterday also I like showed you one example, a similar kind of example. Anybody remember this?
I think Khali, Korean, the Rajesh was basically know about this because they have asked some right questions over there. Yeah, give him 10 minutes, Keshav, to do this program.
Okay.
Guys, take your 10 minutes and start to design this one, the first one. Or if you will design, if you want to design second one, you can. Later on, we will help you out how you can deal with the first one. Keshav, write another question also. Yeah, normal, right? Check the grade. Making a that list point. Yeah, you can make this one also. You can make that question, the grade point of the question for the if else condition.
Which one?
The grade.
Grade, if else
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
And write another question also for if else. Finding even and odd number. Keshav, one made one more question for if else to check whether the number is even or odd, and after that, if it is even, then check prime, and if it is odd, then also check prime. Somewhere the number is gonna checking over there. This is fine, but write another question also.
Guys, is everybody solving the questions? Hello, guys.
Yeah, I'm just trying it. Actually, I found a lot of spacing index type of errors. Actually, I'm just trying to fix it up, but it's not logically solving it. I'm just trying to fix it. I'm not that logical guy. Actually, that's why.
Okay. So, any question has been solved by anyone? Like any question out of the three? Has anybody solved any question? Okay, Naveen. 5 more minutes and I will like answer all the question. Yeah, but let's give them 5 more minutes and then we will start. Okay, I will start from the first question of this, like where we have to print like this star. Okay, so I N
Can you just wait for 5 minutes too?
for this one.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm doing it.
Okay,
I guess I got the answer of first. Hello?
Okay, Sarthak, just match it. Okay, Sarthak, just match it with mine. Okay.
The order which you write here, it's coming in it.
In this part, like first star, then 2 stars, then 3 stars,
Yes, yes, yes,
then four, then five.
yes.
Okay. Okay, why don't you send the screenshot in the group?
कर दूं send?
हाँ, व्हाट्सएप पे सेंड कर दो
Okay.
आउटपुट का. For those who have no, who are not able to answer this, I will give you
I sent.
okay.
That's good. He was done with the second one. Pattern is same, but the value is different.
You use the stars, I use the numbers.
Yeah, that's good. That's nice, really.
Can I see the second question? I don't know.
Keshav, first, yeah.
Yeah, first let me explain this.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you tried a different approach. You used if else block over there, but it was just a simple answer. Okay, Sarthak, it was
Yes.
just a simple answer. See, in the first for loop, I ranged it from 1 to 6. Okay, it was going from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Sorry, till 5. Sorry. Okay, so for let's start from 1. Correct. So when we start from 1, how many times the loop of j will be executed? It will start from 1 and go till 1 plus 1, that is 2. It will go from 1 to 2, correct? So when it goes from 1 to 2, only the only one will be, once it will be executed, that will print only one star, correct? Are you getting me?
Yes, yes.
Rajesh, are you also are you present there?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
getting?
man.
Are you
I'm
getting?
trying with the yeah. I'm trying with another program
Okay.
actually. Yeah. Just go ahead. No issues.
Okay. And rest everybody who have not tried, are you getting?
Yes, getting. Thank you.
Okay. So
Yes.
when the I is 1, it will start from 1. Okay. And for j in range, it will range from 1 till 2. But only once it will be executed because the last number is not counted in the in the loop. Okay. It will be going from till 1, and so it will print 1 star. The next time the loop will be like increased from 1 to 2. Okay. Now I is 2. So it will go from 1 till 2 plus 1, that is 3. So it will go from 1 and 2. So that this time it will print 2 stars, right? Now again, this statement will be it gives you a new line. Okay, this will give you a new line. Then again, the I value will increase till 3. Okay, and for j in range, 1 plus 3 plus 1, that is 4. So 4 will not be printed, but 4 minus 1, that is 3. It will go till 3. That's why 3 times it will be executed, and so 3 stars will be present, right? And then a new line will be printed, that is the next line. Then the for loop will increase till 4. So in the same process, 4, and then again 4 stars, then a new line, then this I value will change to 5. Okay, and then it will run till 5, correct? And then it will print 5 stars. Now when the value comes to 6, this will turn to as false, and so the nothing will go, nothing will be printed inside this block, and the loop control will come here. Is there any doubt in this question? Like, if did anybody not understand? I will explain again. Is there anybody who did not understand the answer? Okay, if nobody answered anything, I'm supposing that everybody understood. Okay, so let's go with this question.
I sent the screenshot. Can you check? I use this method.
This is correct, but you are making it at manual point of view. So it will take your more space and your more time.
Okay,
Like we have
Sarthak,
already told.
let's complicate this question. Instead of 5 stars, or in the last part, okay, we are ranging it. Let's say, okay, wait, like it goes till 10 stars. Okay, that is I'm printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, correct, Sarthak.
Yes,
So you will then, according to your program, you have to write 10 if blocks, na?
yes.
And if I just do over here till 11, okay, and then run the statement,
Okay.
it will give me 10 stars. See, did I use 10 lines of code?
Okay. Okay.
Did I use 10 lines of code?
Actually, what I find, I just do that.
No, 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 no. Your way is right. I'm not telling it, but for future, like this concept will be like, uh, what to say? It will be laggy. Okay,
Time
yeah,
taking
time
process.
taking too. Yeah,
Yeah,
because first you will
I
have to
got it.
write like so much lines of code. Okay,
Yes.
then again you have to do execution.
Okay.
So that will take too much time. Now this
Okay.
value can also go for 100. Okay, it will also do the same for 100.
Okay. Got it.
See, it will print 100
Yeah,
lines.
because right now it's static. He was giving you the certain output. But if someone wants to take our input from the user and then print the that type of stars, that much of stars, at the time you will gonna fall with these conditions, your if else condition. Yeah, you can do one thing. You use only one for loop and then use a condition in the body of that for loop, because that's the time when you are dealing with that, it will automatically catch up the whole if condition.
Let me tell you one thing, everybody, that whenever you see something like in the 2D figure in a table format, okay, you are bound to use a nested loop statement. Okay, whenever you get something in the form of a table like this, it is a kind of table, na? Like this one also is a kind of table. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. This is in a form of table, na? It has a row, it has rows, and it has columns, right? So you have to use a for nested for loop. There are alternatives, but I would recommend using for loop because they're easy to use and they are easy to understand also. Sarthak, now you got it. Like, why is this the optimized solution?
Yes, yes, got it. This is a short one.
Yeah. So, uh, has anybody completed this question? The if else part.
Actually, we have already tell this question in previous session.
Yeah, we have already uh, what to say, explained this question in the last class yesterday only. Sarthak, since you understood like ladder if statements, so I think it will be easy for you to answer this also.
Yes, I'm trying.
Khalil, did you complete? Khalil?
No, sorry, no. Actually, I missed last one class and actually I missed last two class. That's why I'm trying, but I can't. Sorry, I'll practice again.
Okay. You can
Sorry.
go through the video lecture again.
Yeah. I'll go to the video. Yeah, I got video, but I can't see the full video. Okay, previous video actually. Sorry.
So you had didn't saw
He left.
what he said. What he said over here. He didn't get.
Yeah. He said he did not watch the whole video.
Okay, so if he will join again, then tell them to share their screen. Yeah. Khalil, can you share your screen right now?
I can't complete yet. Sorry. I missed last two class. That's why I'm really sorry to
Actually, can
complete.
you share your screen right now?
My screen.
Yeah, you have any issue with the connection with your Python
Actually,
and Studio?
is I'm using I'm using
Okay, that's right, Rajesh. That's correct.
Actually, the major part of the programming is the intention. When
Yeah,
you type something, it is case sensitive. I tried it in Word document and I just copied it over there. Automatically, the if everything goes on an uppercase and the
yeah,
intention is not working up.
not a big issue because we are trying to checking their logical things, not their intention.
Yeah. So yeah.
This is what Rajesh has said. Rajesh, you missed a case.
One space, Keshav one
This
space.
one.
Keshav made one space more in the third line. And the else if, yeah, else if. Yeah, that's fine. Made enter one more line.
So there must be one more else if then. Yeah.
Condition, yeah.
Yeah.
Keshav one more condition and is smaller than 40.
No, it will all automatically come now. If it is smaller than 40, then only it will come over here.
Yeah,
Okay. So this is the output that Rajesh has sent, and this is correct. I get. Okay, let's enter 59. That is grade C. Rajesh, what does this eval function do? Hello.
I'm sorry. It takes the data and returns the value as integer.
Okay.
Even if it is any other data, if it has been entered, it consider it as integer. I sorry, I taken it from. I just studied it somewhere else. That's why
Okay.
we can even replace it with integer int.
Ah, correct. So I guess the second question has been solved.
that function is normally a Keshav is the oldest one. We're basically using JavaScript. It's
No,
not,
I was asking if you knew about it.
okay.
No, I know what eval does, but I was just asking
Actually, I'm telling
because
that
we
right now.
did not teach. Now that's why.
No. Actually, I'm telling this, Rajesh. Do not use in everywhere this one because somewhere when the Python gonna update again the last like latest version.
Okay.
Sometimes it shows some error with this one.
Yeah, sure, man. Sure, 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 sure. We can just replace it with the int.
Yeah.
Actually, I just whenever we get any integer data, we used to go with eval. Na? That's why I just made it as it is. That's why.
Yeah. But yeah, in that type of thing, the type of function is basically inbuilt in JavaScript. So
Yeah,
in
yeah.
scripting language, it will directly catch up with because Python is also a scripting language.
Ah, okay, okay,
So
okay.
that's why.
So okay, let's when the second question has been solved, then let's move to the first question, third question. That is to check if the number input is uh, odd or even. And if it is odd or even, then we will check if it is prime.
I think the last two question is very simple. Let's end up this one, Keshav. Write that whole answer, and then we'll end up this session. And after that, we will provide them the questions in question. Okay, Keshav, you can you provide the question? I will tell you this that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Amit,
Yeah. Yeah. Done this. Done with this one, and then we will end up the session. If they have query, they can ask, and then otherwise, we will send in the question like this type of questions, and they will meet for that.
Okay, guys. So this is the answer for checking if the number, first checking if the number is even or odd, and then checking if the number is prime. Okay.
Can you explain this?
Yeah. So first we will take the input from the first. Let me run the code. Okay. Let's say I entered the number 53. Okay, 53 is an odd number, and it is also prime number. So it will give me the result odd and prime. Okay. So now I will explain it. First, okay, I entered the number 53. Okay. I initialize the variable count with 0, and then I will check for n mod 2. Okay. So the n 53 mod 2 function returns me the remainder after dividing this number with 2. Okay. What does this modulo function do? Is it gives me, it is, sorry, the modulo operator gives me the remainder after dividing 53 with 2. I think everybody got it. So what will be the output of this? 53 mod 2. It will return me 1, because 53 is not completely divisible by 2. So obviously it will give me the output as 1. So this will give me 1. So it is not equal to 0. So it will come to this part, in the else part, and it will print odd. Is it clear till now? Guys, is it clear till now?
Yeah. It's cool.
Okay. After printing what kind of number it is, now it will go to the for loop. Okay. In the for loop, what it will do, it will range from 1 till n plus 1. So it will range from 1 to 54. But as I said, this number minus 1. Okay. So it will go till 53. Now over here, what I am doing is I am checking for each number. That is the list from 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5 till 53. Okay. And checking if 53 mod, that number, that is I, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 53. After dividing those, will it give me 0? So when I divide 53 by 1, it will give me 0, because 1 into 53 is 53. So it will give me 0. So it is true. So the count will increase by 1. Okay. Now when it goes for 2, so 53 mod 2, is it 0? No. 53 mod 3, is it 0? No. 53 mod 4, is it 0? No. So it will check till 53. So what is the meaning of the prime numbers? Like what is definition of prime number? Can anybody tell what is definition of prime number? Can anybody tell that what is the definition of prime number?
Which has only two factors?
Correct. So why are we checking over here that for count is equal to 2? Okay. As Sarthak told us that prime numbers are those numbers who has only two factors. Okay. So what is a factor? A factor is something that can completely divide a number. Correct, Sarthak?
Yes.
So when we do this function, modulo function, so when we get a factor of 53, okay, when we get a factor of 53, it will completely divide 53. There will be no remainder, right? Sir?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so there will be no remainder. So we will be checking that if it is equal to 0, and if it is equal to 0, then we will raise the count by 1. Okay. And so we are checking it for 2 count. So for 2, okay, if count equal to 2. So if we get that there are only two, like there are only two factors, na, then it will print like prime, else it will not print prime. Everybody got it? If anybody did not understand, then I will explain again.
Rajesh, Sarthak, have you got this one, guys? Only two are there, so we are asking for
Actually, the
two.
logic is clear. Actually, we got it, the logic actually, but the basic problem is to know about the prime number. That is somewhat a
Okay,
very
okay.
basic one. That is.
I have a little problem with the codes
Okay,
that you
where
told.
which part can you tell? Like which
Uh,
part?
the lines 27, 28 at 9, I guess, above only.
Acha.
That
You
part
got
is
the for
clear.
loop. You got the prime number thing.
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So this part over here, it will be printing. It will telling us that if the number that we have entered is even or odd. Okay. So I will be asking you again. What is the meaning of the number of word even and odd number? What are odd and even numbers?
On a simple, if it is
Even
divisible by
numbers
2.
are, yes, I'm also saying that, which are divisible by the two evens.
Okay. So in line 27, okay, the equal to Rajesh, you
Yep.
have an error in your if statement
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
have written I equal to 0. There will be 2 equal
I
to sign.
yeah. I understood it later
Okay.
than looking into it.
Okay. So when we do n mod 2, okay, so it will return me like let's say 53. So 53 mod 2, what I told you is mod gives us the remainder. Okay, remainder with when we divide the number n by 2. Okay, so 53 mod 2, what will be the remainder? Sarthak, what will be the remainder when you divide 53 with 2?
It
What
will
will be
give
the
some
remainder?
remainder.
Yeah,
It
what
will
will be
give
the
some
remainder?
remainder.
What will be
It
the
will give
remainder?
one.
Right, 1, because when you divide anything by 2, it only gives remainder 1 or 0. So it will give me remainder 1. If it gives me remainder 1, that means it is odd number.
Yes.
So that's why this statement will be false.
Okay.
So when this statement is false, then it will go to the else part,
Okay.
and whatever is inside the else part, it will print it.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Now did you understand?
They got it. Got it.
Okay. I hope these three questions have been understood by everybody. Okay. So we will forward the questions in the group. Okay. So
Yeah, let's end up this conversation.
let's end up. So
Okay.
Sarthak, you can leave, and if you have any doubt, then you can ask me now. Okay, Sarthak, and do practice the questions we send you, because practice only will make you a good programmer.